Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this episode of the Toprah Show. I'm your one and only host, Toprah Lopez. Today, you're gonna probably wonder why we have a live training here. This is one of the few left in the world, and it's very valuable because it costs a lot of money. And so, speaking of that, we're gonna be talking about a major issue in the society: burning of fossil fuels. Burning of fossil fuels, as many of us may not be aware, is the cause for most of the global problems that we're having right now. Today, I shall be joined by 3 guests who are going to tell us more about their views and sides to global warming. My first guest on the show is, she's a novelist, and her name is Paige Turner. Welcome, Miss Paige Turner.
Read my book, buy my book. Hello.
Ooh, you're a novelist? Huh? I could write a book about you, me.
Okay, so I brought my book here, Harry Potter and the Burning of Fossil Fuels. It's a bestseller. So I'm going to read you some of the parts from my book. Okay. Fossil fuels are a non-renewable source of energy. There are 3 major forms of fossil fuels: oil, coal, and natural gas. All 3 were formed many hundreds of millions of years ago, before the time of the dinosaurs, hence the name fossil fuels. When these fuels are burnt, the energy released can be harnessed to produce electricity, power vehicles, heat homes, cook food, and much more. They are also used in production of important materials such as plastics. So you may ask, what are the advantages of fossil fuels? It has straightforward combustion process, it's relatively inexpensive, and it's easily transportable. Energy is essential to modern society as we know it. Over 80% of our energy demands are met by the combustion of fossil fuels. Burning fossil fuels is a global issue. It not only affects Canada, but it affects the whole world.
Well, so with that in mind, what advice would you actually give to our audience members about what they can do about burning fossil fuels?
Well, it's a non-renewable resource, so don't use it too much. By the next 100 years, there's not going to be much of it left. So use it moderately.
Speaking of not using too much, I got 2 tickets. You wanna go somewhere? Huh?
Okay, bye.
Come on, make a brother Saturday night. We'll talk backstage, right? Stay cool. Alright, audience. Our next guest on the show is a movie star which you are all familiar with, especially the Desperate Man. Well, she's the one and only Sky Star. Sky Star. Sky Star.
Oh.
Dang, my head is so pretty.
Hello, it's like so great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Will you marry me? No, me!
Ooh, will you marry me?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so with that in mind, Miss Star, first I just want to ask a question. Why is your name Sky Star?
I don't know, isn't it like weird? It's like the gods knew I was gonna be famous. Like really. It's amazing.
I love you, Star!
Well, you know what? Keeping that in mind, I'm famous too, I got a lot of my buddies, we ain't got with the weapon. So, what has made you give up your movie job to actually be a human activist and care more about the environment?
Well, I've always wanted, we don't want the earth to finish. Did you know, the burning of fossil fuels, it totally is the main cause of, air pollution. And, when you burn it, it makes carbon dioxide, and that's a greenhouse gas, and it contributes immensely to global warming and stuff. And it's gonna finish. It's a non-renewable resource. It's amazing. Some people don't even want to give up one of their cars. We have some alternatives, but solar energy kind of sucks because we can't even turn on the lights when it's nighttime. And nuclear energy, well, we don't all want to turn into creepy freaks because what if there's a breakdown or something, what happened in Chernobyl a few years ago. And some people, they have so many cars and they just don't even want to give up one car. It's amazing.
Speaking of cars, how many cars do you have yourself?
Well, I don't know, but to help, I didn't even ride my limo here. I drove those little petite Hummers. like one of those. Like I didn't even.
A Hummer? That's a gas guzzler, yo. You know, I know a lot about cars, and you know, I got my own little Lamborghini. You wanna jump up in it and go for it?
Alright, it's been a pleasure being on like your show, okay?
I make this look good. Alright, well, and next guest on the show is our she's what do you call one of those things? She's
Spokesperson.
yeah, spokesperson. Am I a spokesperson? Oh well, never mind. Alright, so she's a spokesperson and she's joining us here all the way from Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my third and final guest, Miss Tila Talks a Lot Gibbs. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gibbs.
Hi, nice to meet you. Yes, very nice to meet you. Well, there's many problems in this world, like men, but there's other things also. For instance, the burning of fossil fuels. Now, whoever came up with something like that is a total idiot. I mean, when you have other resources like natural gases, electricity, hydrogen, propane, and biodiesel, why burning of fossil fuels? Now, there's also wood, copper, paper, pulp, and fibers. And other than that, you could always use one car, as the last person said. Or carpool, come on, like squishing in one car isn't gonna do a lot. And you could also use air condition less and furnace less because, you know, just limit the cold. I mean, I do it. And then drink water that moves in pipelines instead of trucks. So, now that you know about all these wonderful extra stuff that you could use other than the burning of fossil fuels, what are you going to do?
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't plan. This is my show. I'm paid to talk to people. That's what I do. I don't plan. You know what? How about you sit your ass down and actually talk?
Excuse me?
I said
I don't listen to you.
it's my show.
Okay, I'm on it.
So, it's still my show.
Burning of fossil fuels, that's the question.
So, burning fossil fuels. Do I look like I care?
You said you cared. What about that plant you just mentioned?
Hello, I'm getting paid.
You're burning fossil fuels by using these lights, you know.
So, we're supposed to turn off the lights?
Yes.
Oh, but, you know, nasty stuff could happen if we turn on the light.
Ew.
Alright, so, with that in mind, you know, first of all, I wasn't really listening to your presentation.
Nice
but
to know.
one thing I noticed is that you kind of mentioned stuff about men. You know, I would like to discuss this for you, but I know you're married.
I'm married. Thank you very much.
With that in mind, tell Mr. Gibbs I said hi. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our show tonight. And so, please join us next week as we will bring to you another top issue of the world. So, till then, goodbye and Godspeed. Alright.